and yell sexy. You just
that's my sister. She Alright. Yeah, baby.
Let's check on your chicken. It's been in there since like
chicken.
4 o'clock.
Is that right? Chicken. Let me get my hot sauce. You need something out the pantry, baby?
No. Don't you have some more in there?
Yeah, we got plenty of bottles. I just don't let nothing go to waste. Where your cup at, baby?
That's not true, because you sure will let some soap go away. So you
I just don't like the little...
It's on the table.
Your cup. Oh, damn. Okay. Then mine is in the living room.
Yeah, you sure will.
I will not let...
You think you too... Now, that's when you think you too bougie.
There ain't no sense in farting around with a damn little piece of soap that keeps slipping out your hand.
You think you too bougie.
I'm not.
It's still clean.
I
It's
some
still
soap to wash my ass.
It still cleans the same.
If one thing you shouldn't be doing in the bathroom is fighting with some damn soap.
I don't ever fight with it.
You little. You got all this greatness right here. That you gotta watch all this greatness.
All right, Big Ham.
What you gonna put on the table?
Is this enough rice?
Huh?
Is this enough rice? Or do we need some more?
Some more. I'm gonna put the salads on the table, baby.
Not mine, not yet.
I don't want to do mine if you ain't ready to do
I have to add chicken to mine.
Huh?
I have to add chicken to mine.
Alright. Play with soap. Who the hell play with soap? It slips out your hand and things. Anybody got time for that? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Y'all don't drop the soap.
Ain't nobody got time for that. I need some more ice.
Y'all wonder why I don't laugh? I laugh at the moments like these, but when we're doing videos, I know somebody asked me the other day when we were doing that one video, Miss J, I mean, how many takes and don't swim crack you up? I'm so focused on doing what I'm doing that I might chuckle, but I'm not focusing on what she's doing till after we go back and look at it. Then I'd be like, look at you. But other than that, I don't pay any attention. So that's almost kind of like right now I see her, but I don't see her, you know? So.
Baby, my commercial material.
Yeah, you something.
Baby say I'm something.
No, you are.
Baby, guess what?
It's not to be, what?
Mary J got a TikTok.
She got a TikTok page? Is this?
Mary J got a TikTok. Yeah. I hope she saw my stuff. I put my thing on Instagram. I hope she saw it. I hope she saw it. Mary J got a TikTok, y'all.
Can't help but see it.
Mary J got a TikTok, y'all. Yeah. I'm excited like I know her.
In your head, this is how people say with us. They go, in my head, you're my aunties. In your head, she.
Yeah. Woo, y'all. Mary J got a TikTok. Yeah. She might not be on it. You know she busy. She busy playing Monet. Man, did y'all watch Power last night?
You got that?
Huh?
Need help? How much do you want, baby?
$1,000. Did y'all watch Power last night? Man. I mean, I know Mary is Monet, but I see Mary as Mary. Y'all. Mary play her part. Mary is married to me. She ain't Monet. She married to me. Mary make that part look real than a mug. Mary don't never crack no smile. Am I tripping? But on the show, she never smiled. Am I tripping? Has she ever smiled? I ain't never seen it. Yes, Power is different. I'm watching the old one now because I missed something. Yeah, you gotta watch them in order to understand what's going on. So I'm not tripping. She don't smile. She do not. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing, baby. Put it back. I saw her. Yeah, she smirked. But I ain't never seen her smile. I ain't never seen. But Mary ain't playing. Oh, baby. I want to get my own. But you know, I listened to her on one of her interviews, and she said that, you know, I want to say she said that her life kind of, you know, because she grew up in the projects, you know, it's a lot of Monets that she dealt with, you know. Man, she really than real, man. She really than real. That's all I can say. Mary cooler than fan. Mary remind me of me, only without
the fame,
the money, the money and the singing. I mean, but Mary me all day. You know, she humble. She humble. And when I saw her say, I don't know how to get cocky, man.
That did it for you, baby?
Man, that did it for me. You know, when she said, I don't know how to be cocky, I was like, wow, she really than real, man. She real. I wouldn't want to meet her because I'm a fan. I would just want to meet her because I really want her to be my friend. I really would. Like I wanted Baby to be my friend. But Baby crossed that line. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But y'all see what I got, right? Yeah.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Baby got a big old salad, chicken salad.
Hold on, I gotta look for
Alright, take your time, baby.
I'm looking for my onions.
I would just want Mary just to be my friend. I wouldn't expect anything from her. You know how people make it big and your friends want you to take care of them. You know, they figure when you make it big, they supposed to take you with them.
They all made it big.
Yeah, that ain't how that shit go. That woman made her money. Hold on, y'all. Bow y'all heads. Y'all see what we got? Look, y'all see Baby Bowl? You see how little Baby is?
You see how big my salad is?
Y'all see my plate? Ooh! Come on, take this piece. No, that's Louisiana. Bow your head. Lord, thank you for this food about to receive. In the name of Jesus, we pray, Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen again. Amy, thank you so much, Amy.
Amy on here?
Yeah.
Hi, Amy.
Amy,
you're back.
Amy almost made me cry.
Thank you, Amy.
Amy almost made me cry, baby. Tell Amy I took a moment of silence. Tell her, baby.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to.
Oh man.
Hold on.
Whoo, yeah. Let me get one. I gotta get one. Get rid of one too. But anyway, I like it, baby.
Which one?
The one you doing.
Oh, there was another one.
Mm-hmm.
200.
That's all I'm saying, y'all.
Oh shit.
What happened? You got out of it?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta redo it?
No.
Okay.
These are onions that, you know those onions that go in your salad. I don't know if y'all ever tried those. Somebody was asking. What? What you looking for? Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man. Baby, so you look gorgeous with your hair up.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I was wondering what you was looking for.
I was looking for, I saw yours and was looking for mine.
I know. Yeah. You get them in the the produce section.
What is it?
No. I'm sorry. Onions. You get them over there where you get the salad dressing. That's what I want to say. Over there where you get the salad dressing, the croutons and stuff. Yeah. Any store, Kroger, Albertsons. Yeah. Hey Frank.
Yeah, I just had to talk about Mary. I love Mary so much. I mean, I followed her life. Let me tell you something. I don't get in people's business. I follow her music. I never followed her life. Now, when she talked about her life, I didn't learn about her life until I saw her documentary.
Oh, when we were on the plane.
Yeah, when we was on the plane. I don't get in people's business and be that's like Janet. I didn't even know Janet had a whole baby.
I could have told you we had a nephew.
I didn't know.
You didn't know our nephew was that young?
I didn't know we had a nephew, baby. I didn't even know.
Yep.
You know, that lets me know that I mind the business that pays me. I don't get in people's business. I don't be inboxing folks trying to hoping that they. Well, I'm lying. I did. I did. Let me tell you. I did a. I inboxed her on Instagram and thanked her for putting me in the video. And then I inboxed her and put what I felt about the episode 9 last night. But as far as that, I don't be expecting nobody to reply back to me or nothing like that. But I don't be getting in people's email. I don't go on people's lives. I don't be messing with people. I don't be calling people out their name. I don't be doing all that crap. I don't do all that. And it's not about being grown. It's just I'm just grown. There's just some things you just don't do.
Mary is dope. Don't play about her.
Yeah. I said, baby, why she not smiling? I just need her to smile one time. If she smile, would her smile be real?
Where?
Like if she smiled.
In the show?
Like if she was to smile.
In real life?
Yeah, because I don't know how to take it because she don't never smile.
I think it would because I think she's in a happy place. Mm-hmm. Before when she used to do interviews, I told her she wouldn't smile. She wasn't in a good place.
Well, she said she was hurting.
Yeah.
She said she was hurting. And she said she was going through all of that.
Hi, Kenya Williams.
She said she was going. Hey, Kenya. Mm-hmm. She said she was going through all of that, and while going through all of that, she was still pushing. Mm-hmm. You know, it takes a lot for a person to push through. You know, stuff that she was going through.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on nobody. You know,
Yeah, her husband did her wrong.
I just don't understand how you. I don't understand what the hell he had going on with him. He had the best thing ever, and I don't mean. I'm just saying
you don't know it till
to me she's humble. Mm-hmm. So I can't imagine him.
I mean, even her stepdaughter said so. And my dad messed that up.
I don't understand.
Just controlling. You know, he can control her business and he won't control everything else. They don't know how to separate.
How you cheat on Mary J? Y'all, somebody make me understand. How you cheat on Mary J? I'm just trying to understand something.
But not just because she's Mary J, she shouldn't be cheating anyway. Regardless. I get what you're saying.
He got greedy. How you get greedy on something you already got? You can't have no more than what you got.
Money.
But how much money do you need?
Everybody wants as much as they can get because they constantly spend it. They're just not getting it and sitting in the bank. They're spending it buying cars and.
He was jealous of her fame, but she was already famous before they got together, right?
Yep.
A lot of people did her wrong. They take advantage of her heart. I totally understand. I mean, I don't know how you cheat on somebody that just give you everything. Y'all coming up together. I was mad when she married that dude. Tell you the truth, I want her to stay single. I want her to stay single. After KC or JoJo, whatever one she was dating, whichever one did her dirty, I want her to stay single after that.
They say nobody was yelling Kendu, they was yelling Mary. I tell you.
Damn.
What's his name? Kendu or something like that? Whatever his name was.
I don't know.
Can do Isaacs or something like that. But that's the thing. He took on the role of being in her management and stuff. So she's the star.
She was already the star.
But I'm just saying, she's the star, so naturally they're gonna yell her name, not yours. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm trying to understand.
That's just like you doing my hair. You my hairstylist. And I go out on red carpet, you like, ain't nobody yelling my name. I'm the star, you're my hairstylist.
I wouldn't care. I'd be like, come here, Jay. Let me fix your hair. You know. Okay, make me understand this. I ain't trying to get no business. I'm just asking a question. What is it that he was suing her for? But wasn't he suing her
for alimony?
A man asking a woman for...
That's what Ricky and Smiley them talked about, bad about him about.
He took her to court behind some money?
They're saying you a weak ass man if you're gonna sit here and take money from a woman.
Wait, let me ask this question. So, when they got married, y'all make me understand something. I don't know how this stuff works. See, in our we share everything. Let me ask this question. When you in a marriage and you get married, ain't it supposed to be what's yours is mine and what's mine is yours and what's ours is ours? Am I tripping? That ain't how they go?
Not in Hollywood.
Why not?
You have to protect, and that's what people about the management and stuff gonna tell you. If you say if you were real big, we started dating, they're gonna tell you to protect yourself and your stuff, your assets and stuff.
But if I'm including you as a part of my life,
but what you've earned prior to me, that's yours. Now,
I know that.
Or then what maybe after the fact, like after we get married, then whatever you accumulate is ours.
It's supposed to be, but not in that engine. I don't. Right. So let me ask this question. So, okay. So while they were married, that does not make sense, y'all. So while they were married, she had to be as though she wasn't.
What you mean?
Because you say they was hers is hers. And what's his is his, but they together.
But that don't mean that they're not together. They're not acting like they're not together. It's just that whatever money I have in my bank account over here, that's my stuff.
Which it should be.
All right. And so anything that we accumulate together, that's ours.
It's ours.
That's what they are in that industry.
Okay, so now my next question is, what the hell was he taking her to court for?
And then he was part of her, like I said, her management. So it probably might have been, well, I'm sure she fired him, lost wages, or you didn't pay, I never got money from this royalty, from this record. They get petty like that.
He was paid a salary for being a manager. How does that work in marriage? How does that work in marriage?
Like, say, for instance, we're married.
All right, raw. What's yours and mine? What's yours
but
mine
we're married.
Yours. Yeah, right.
All right. And so your career starts to take off. You just blow up. So I said, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be behind the scenes and I'm just going to manage you.
Right.
So you pay me to manage you because you pay your managers.
Wait, but I got to pay you and we married.
Because ain't no different than you paying somebody else outside. But still that's income for me.
But we married.
But you're paying me to manage you.
Wait. Why I got to pay you to manage me and we are together making money together? Why I got to pay you?
But why would you pay somebody else, a stranger, and you trust me? You would pay a stranger, so why wouldn't you pay me? That's just like me, somebody cutting your hair. Tyrone over here, you gonna hire Tyrone to cut your hair, or your nephew who can cut just the same, you gonna pay him. You're not gonna just let him take him along for the ride and not pay him, right? You gonna pay him as your barber.
But wait. I hear what you're saying. But I gotta ask a question.
And you trust me.
I trust you, but I got a question. Okay. But the money is still in the house. So why am I paying you and you still have access to the money?
Well, the thing about it is, though, too, baby, so that way he has his own. Feel like he's earning his own as well. It's almost kind of like me getting up and going to work. It's still you're earning your own money, even though it's coming out of you're paying me.
Wait. How you earning your own money?
God.
How you earning your own money and the money is in the house is already for y'all?
It's still, but you're giving me a position. That way we're, oh Lord, y'all. So
no, I'm just saying. Listen what I'm saying. Why he couldn't?
Thank you, special case.
Why couldn't he
and
just
tax
go,
purposes.
Okay, I understand that. Why couldn't he just go get a regular job?
So they can be together too.
They can still be together.
No, if you go get a regular job, I can tour with you.
Yeah, you can.
Not if I get a regular job. I can't say, well, you know what, I gotta go tour with my baby.
You want that?
I can't keep my job.
That's they lost. But you
see, so that's why I see. Now
yeah,
that's why you pay me.
You ain't gotta get paid because I got you.
No,
I got you. It's us. It's us together, baby. That the money is in the house. I don't get it.
Hi, Michelle Major.
I just feel like, listen, y'all. I just feel like
they said, who's gonna manage you for free, Swing?
My wife. You wouldn't?
You see this face?
Baby, the money is already in the house.
I gotta pay for my eyeshadow.
Baby, but the money is already in the house, so you can pay for your eyeshadow. I'm not questioning what you spend.
It's still, like they said, it's to make me feel like I'm earning my pay, which I am because I'm managing you, and that's for business and tax purposes. Yes.
Wait, what that mean? Business and tax purposes. What that mean? It's still coming out of the household.
Her manager before dating, Swing. He was her manager before dating. Oh, I didn't know that.
Then when they started dating, then she was supposed to have fired him as a manager. That way, it wouldn't be no money.
Well, see, some people don't look at it that there's going to be what do you call it? Interest, a conflict of interest. They don't look at it. They're so in love. They don't look at it as, you know what? Because managers don't know how to cut that off. You know what I'm saying? They're managers all day, and he don't know how to distinguish a husband being a husband and being a manager. So
okay. BFK 729. You say contracts are still in play. Let me ask this question. I don't know. I'm asking. So does that mean that? Okay. What's that job that? Is it a police officer that can't date other police officers? Is that what they call that?
Fraternizing.
Fraternizing. Yeah, that's it. That right there.
That's not the case in Hollywood. That's not the case. Because then a lot of people wouldn't be together. A lot of those people wouldn't be married. That's not the case. They can't tell. That's not part of their contract. They can't tell them to do that. So no.
Well, let me ask this question. I got questions. Mary is my girl, so I gotta ask these questions. So,
Mary, can you just call us, please? Business phone number is 555.
No, Mary gonna say, nah, this ain't your business, man. No, I'm just
nepotism.
What's that? Jazzy lady, what is? Somebody tell me what that is.
Nepotism is showing favoritism, like like bringing in family and hiring them and stuff. But that's not the case. They can't tell you not to do that. You know, like a lot of people hire in family instead of hiring from outside. Because that's the people that you trust, even though you know.
I just feel like family is the worst that you want to have behind your money. You know these people. These people ain't gonna be right. They start off right, they ain't gonna be right in the end.
Well, because they get greedy. That's the thing.
And I'm gonna still ask the question: how much money you need, and the money is in the house.
Babe, what you're not understanding is money comes in, but twice as much is going out. So yeah, they look for more money.
Wait,
money ain't just coming in and not going out, because they're not only do they pay for stuff, they're purchasing stuff.
Okay, and that's when it comes. That's when prioritizing come in. you wouldn't do this shit as a regular person.
But you can't tell people that when they're getting money, they get greedy.
I'm just saying, you can't do that. I see that's where it comes. That's why I say you don't forget where you come from, because it don't take much to get back there. I'm just saying.
And it's not that well, it depends on the individual. Some people, it's not that they forget where they come from. It's just that they enjoy the life, and they're not. Who is that they have a picture of the little small house that they grew up in, and they said that house can fit in their bathroom or something like that, and they keep the picture.
Somebody we had saw.
Yeah, and they walk past it every day and touch it, but they say, I don't forget where I come from, but I'm gonna enjoy. I'm not gonna feel guilty about where I'm at either. But like you said, they're just quick to get back where you came from.
So wait a minute, I gotta ask a question in front of 191 people and about 5,000 in the back. Baby, when we make it big, I got to hire you.
You don't have to. You are.
Oh! Oh! What? Wait, baby. We making it big together. Why I got to hire you?
I'm already doing stuff already.
But I ain't paying you.
Back pay.
Back pay you something.
Did you just ask your mama for back pay yesterday?
That's my mama. Y'all said allowance. Y'all said y'all got allowance that's going get when y'all got what's going on. I just thought I was missing out on some shit. I'm just saying. Oh man. Oh
like
man.
I said, keep the money in the family. Yes, indeed. Instead of giving it to somebody else.
Okay, so y'all, the topic is you get what you give. So. I'm just trying to understand something, and we're just using Mary J as an example. See, because Mary J my girl, and I found that shit on TikTok. Mary J on TikTok, baby. Mary J on TikTok. Oh man. So okay, on a serious note, for real. Y'all telling me, and you telling me too, that we make it big. When we make it big, not if. You're speaking into existence. Call those things for what they are, as though they're not. You tell me I got to pay you? For real? And I give you everything. I give you a flower.
No, the thing about it is, baby, if we make it big, then it's we.
Right.
So, I'm still going to manage just like I do now.
Right, I don't pay you.
Right. Now, if you just make it big, then yeah, you pay me.
We ain't going away, baby. Wait, yes, I'll pay the IRS more. What you mean? Okay, listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all what I do. I go to work every day when I'm at work. Then, when the end of the year come, my little W-2 come, tell me what I made for the year, I pay my little taxes. What's the difference between that and being an entrepreneur or a celebrity?
Pay more.
What does it matter? If I made more, I pay more. What's the difference?
Hi, y'all.
I'm just saying. Hey, Kenya.
Hey, Kenya.
You get what you give.
Yeah. So you get what you give. That's the topic?
Yeah.
You get what you give. The topic is you get what you give. What does that mean to y'all? You get what you give. To me, at first, when it was brought to my attention, you get what you give. I was looking at it as opposed to, you know how I was looking at it?
How?
I was looking at it as opposed to, what do you call it? Whatever you give out, you get in return. But that's not always the case.
Well, when I was saying it, I was saying much is given, much is required.
Right.
But I wasn't looking at it as a...
Putting out.
No, I wasn't looking at it as a together, but separate.
Okay.
See, because that's how everybody, that's how you and everybody, that's how I'm getting it from y'all.
Right.
Y'all saying, you know, it's stipulations that when you get a certain, then, you know, why would pay a certain... The thing is to save. So why would I pay a stranger because I had to pay a stranger, I would be saving by not having to pay you, but you still spending the money.
Oh, we still talking about that? I thought
Shit.
Yeah, I mean that's just baby. It's just hard to explain. I mean, because you're just not. I don't know how else to tell you.
I don't understand why I gotta pay my wife.
Okay, well,
Hey, DJ.
look at it like this. Like again, like I said, that ain't no different than you paying your nephew.
Again, paying my nephew is one thing, but my wife is a difference because the money is in the house for the both of us. You're not limited to it. You have all access to it. So why do I have to pay you for something you already have access to?
Why can't you just say okay?
I'm good. I gotta understand, bro. I say okay. You say okay to things you understand.
Yeah, people still say okay to things they understand, and still. What?
She just wants you to spend it, Jay. So just spend it. Oh man.
We say you have to look at what the same
one?
energy you give. Oh, whatever. So you have to look at it from a business standpoint, but it's hard. It's somebody that's gonna have to be actually face to face with her to explain it to her, to break it down to her, because
I'm old school.
So somebody like if that does happen, or when that does happen, somebody has to actually be talking to her face to face to get it. Like typing in and stuff, that's not going to be enough, because what baby does is followed up with another question, and then no, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying it follows up with another question. So you can't just say because da 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 swing, and then she's gonna say but why, and then you're gonna be like, well, because of this and this and this swing. Okay, but then why is that? So it's going to take somebody who has to be in front of her to break it down.
Break it down.
To make sense.
And don't be getting frustrated with me. I'm learning this stuff. Shit, I ain't nothing about telling me and teaching me this stuff.
Like Nikki J says, I'm an employee, so I have to be on the payroll too. You can't have employees working for you and they're for free. You gonna get in trouble. You'll get in trouble by the law.
She is not an employee.
If I'm your manager, I am an employee.
That's why you wouldn't be my manager, a paid manager. You wouldn't be a paid manager.
I would be a manager. I can't be a manager and not get paid. You would get in trouble. That's no different than somewhere else where you got an employee but you're not paying them. You would get in trouble for that.
That ain't what I mean, y'all.
What you meant?
That ain't what I mean, y'all.
Well, now they looking.
It's harder to your spouse than a stranger. You know what?
It's harder to your spouse than a stranger.
If you not, you will be paying the IRS. All I know is what you say.
So you want her
to volunteer her services? Yes, because the money is in the house. The money is in the house. I'm trying to understand why the money is coming in the house. Why I got to pay her the money that she has access to? Am I tripping? She have access to money.
Yeah, you tripping, because people wouldn't be doing it if you weren't tripping. So you tripping. Because it's done. And that's what they do.
You say, where do you find in lines between business and relationship? What would be some guidelines? So that's like
how Renee and Janet. Renee took over managing Janet's stuff.
Right.
A lot of her stuff when they got together.
Right. And then when they got divorced, he was trying to take her for half of everything. Or more.
But that's not the point. The point is that he took over, he managed.
Oh, y'all say I'm tripping? Y'all say I'm tripping? Really?
Okay, back to the topic. The topic is you get what you give.
You get what you give. Y'all, I'm just not where y'all at. It's okay to agree to disagree. I just feel like if the money's in the house, she has access to it. I shouldn't have to pay her for access. She already has access to it. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. So, hey Mary.
So I know somebody says it's spiritual karma when we say you give.
It's not spiritual karma, but the Bible says as much is given, much is required.
I don't know, but that's why I had asked somebody what did it mean to them. They were saying that.
And it don't mean it doesn't mean
so if you give me a little, then you should get a little. Okay.
Exactly. And it don't mean monetary, yeah. It don't.
Yeah, it don't. I mean, like as far as a friendship, maybe. So as far as a friendship, what I give, I should get back in return. Or is it based off of? Is it based off of what's the term now that they use? Energy. You know, whatever energy you give me, I'm giving you in return. I'm a firm believer. Whatever energy you give me, that's what you're getting back. Some people, when they feel it, when you do it to them and they feel it, they be like, that didn't feel good. So now you know how it feels. And some people, they do. I have done that way and they stopped doing what they were doing. Do you believe in karma? I mean, not karma, energy? But do you believe in energy? Like, whatever energy they're giving you that you give back?
You get right back. Yep.
We say that means spiritual gifts.
I don't worry about it. I ain't been arguing with folk. I ain't been arguing with folk.
You can't sow onions and reap apples.
Exactly. Oh man. Well, I don't understand that. That's
what you sow.
I don't understand that stuff. Kris Jenner makes money off her kid as the manager. I don't know nothing about that AGB. It's just some things I just one of the things I just don't understand. All I know is money in the house is for the house. So growing up is when you understand you get what you give, not what you're giving. Yeah, exactly. Hi, massages. I don't know. I just think it's. I don't know. I'm at a loss.
I mean, not just we're not just talking about just that. I mean, that's another.
But I get because I want to understand.
Right, but
I don't want to take just what somebody's saying. I want to understand why they're saying what they're saying.
Right, but they're just gonna. That's what I was telling you, that it's gonna take somebody to be sitting before you to explain it to you. You're not gonna just get this just in this live, just sitting down and going back and forth and back and forth. You're just not gonna get it that way, because I know how you receive things and how it's gonna follow with another question. So it's gonna take somebody. Oh, Nikki. Ask Nikki.
I'm gonna have to ask Nikki. What you say? Swing it goes where the cliche, this is business, not personal. I get that, Nikki J. But again, I guess I can't separate the house. I get it. I'm gonna have to ask Nikki. I'm gonna have to ask her.
She should. I just thought about it. I'm like, you know what? It's gonna. I bet you she's able to. Explain it, because she talks. She when she talks, she makes sense. Not to say nobody else is, but to you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
She break it down. Right. She break it all the way down for me. She go swing.
You're so funny. That's what she said. You're so funny.
Swing. Look. Okay, let me say it another way. I'm so glad she don't get agitated with me.
Yeah. No. So I just thought about that, and I was just like, you know what? That's who we can have explain it to you, because we can FaceTime her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to ask, because now I'm
curious.
I'm curious.
Yes.
Because I don't want to go in my mind thinking that when we make it big, I got to pay my wife.
I expect you.
And my wife got to pay me. I don't want it if you gotta pay me, baby. I just keep what I got and still roll with you. That you can have it all. That's how much I love you. You ain't gotta pay me shit. Yeah, you can have it. I love you.
This is what did you say? So when y'all get divorced, will you continue to take care of her? I wouldn't expect her to.
Oh, I would, but we ain't getting divorced. No, we ain't getting divorced.
They said no, pay me. But it's just a tricky and sticky business to.
I'm just not.
Be
You know what? I'm just not in it for the money. That's the thing. I want to live comfortably, but I ain't got to be rich. That makes sense? I want to live comfortably, but I ain't got to be rich. I ain't got to have the best of the top of the line and the showers beaming down and the big beam thing out there. I ain't got to have football field. I ain't got to have no big two-story, 10 rooms. I ain't sleeping in but one room. I don't need all that. I'm just saying. I ain't gotta have all that. I don't want no big pool that I ain't gonna swim in but once every 2 years. I ain't gotta have no pool. I don't want no tennis court that I ain't finna go play tennis on. But
Hi, Pookie. Say hi to Pookie.
Hey, Pookie. I'm just saying, I'm not in it for the money. I want to live comfortably.
Yeah, some people, they have, not to say you, because I know you, but some people have said that, like you said, money changes your perspective. A lot of people say, well, I know I said I wasn't, but I got to get this car. But baby, with her mentality, she's really frugal.
What that mean? Wait, what that mean? What the hell that mean? Wait a minute.
She said, wait a minute.
What that mean?
Call me a bad word? That means that you're tight with your money, that you're careful with your money, like, you know, like where.
I'm not tight with it with you though.
No, you're not.
That's the only thing I'm talking about.
It could be 5 cents. It could be 5 cents. Like if she went somewhere and it was like a 5 cents more than what she thought it was, she said, "This is the receipt right here." Baby had a receipt. Then she like, "Okay, hold on."
Because I want to make sure.
Where did 5 cents go to? Okay, hold on.
Because I want to make sure. I just want to make sure.
Okay, we can go. Pull off. Go ahead and pull off. I'd be like, really?
I want to make sure.
But I'm just saying, you're frugal. You're frugal.
She said, "I love your hair, mother dear."
Thank you, Pookie.
You're not steady. You just know how to handle your money. You know what, bro? The thing is I always mismanage money. That's why I'm the way I am right now. When I was coming up, I just couldn't get right. I couldn't get right.
Yeah, down to the penny. She don't play.
And so now what I do is I make sure that I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, so I don't ever get back in that situation I had myself in. That's all I'm saying. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
I don't want it. If we get big and you make a lot of money,
we're just gonna let that part go.
I done got sick. I don't even feel good. That bothers me because money is the root of
it's what you make of it.
I don't like all that.
But it's what you make of it, dear.
You know, that woman didn't have to go through that. That woman worked hard and got the things that she got, and she out there singing and putting on all this show.
But at the same time, that's why you have people. She has people. Right. Talked to her and said, "I don't think this is a good idea, but you know that when people are in love, no, you know he mean well, and no, I love him." They'd be like, "Okay, you got to protect yourself." So she has people in place that she probably just didn't listen to, because they have people that be whispering in their ear, telling them, "I don't think this is a good idea."
Well, I don't know, but see, everybody don't like everybody that you like, you know. She might like hanging out with me, and then somebody be like, maybe that's not.
I understand.
But then at
the same time, see, then she's paying for it for not listening. Sometimes a hard head make a soft behind. So you.
She didn't do that though.
I'm just saying. We're just going off of allegedly. We're not saying that happened. I'm just saying that it happens.
Y'all, Mary got a TikTok. I'm happy. I hope Mary see my videos.
They said
our videos.
Finish your food, baby.
What you mean, example, Fantasia? Tell me, Scooby. See, I don't be in these people's business. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying. My stomach just ain't sitting right.
Well, I'm eating my salad.
What that so this is hypothetical. Yeah, it is. Most frugal will have to change their perspective with more money when win the lottery. I don't never get that lucky. But then I don't play the lottery. I just don't. I got nauseous. I did.
Really?
I can't eat.
Because you gotta pay me?
I'm not paying you. I'm not doing that. You gonna take the money that's in the house. I ain't paying you. I ain't doing
Miss J made you nauseous?
No, not you. I'm just this conversation. I ain't know this conversation gonna turn like this. I ain't paying you.
I was trying to get you out the
go to the bank.
You kept going back to it.
You better take the card. You better do something. I ain't paying.
My name Bennett. I ain't paying.
Oh man, I got all excited because Mary got a TikTok. I got all excited.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second.
Buying for all her family and friends until she was told she about to be broke.
I remember that.
No, Fantasia.
Yeah.
What? Fantasia was literally when she first started, so she had many.
Are you hot? You cold?
Money issues at the beginning. Well,
I can't. Shoot.
Wait, I thought her mama was her manager or her daddy or somebody.
Who?
Fantasia.
Did Fantasia know who her daddy was? I don't know.
Yeah, I thought. I don't know. I thought. Well, I'm just saying. I don't want money to change me. And I'm going to always be
I know she was related to JoJo and Casey. I know they were her cousins.
Who?
Fantasia.
Yeah, they all sing alike. They do. They all got that voice.
I know, but you wouldn't have never thought it was her cousin.
She cut.
Yeah.
No, she cut her dad off. Okay, that's true. Tyler Perry had to help her come back up. Her daddy caused her to be broke. Oh, see? That's what I'm saying, y'all. It's never the person that's making the money. It's the people that work for the person that go have out. But you, hey, I work for you. I got to pay you. You know?
That's not it. You're giving people access to stuff like your money. They're thinking, my dad, my mom, they're not gonna do me no harm. They give them access. And that's why Oprah said her golden rule, she always encouraged, she tell everybody this, especially us, you sign your own checks. You don't give it up to nobody else to sign them checks. Every check that go out,
she said
you sign.
Oprah told her to sign all checks. See? And she didn't.
See? She tells them that. She tells all the young people coming up, make sure you sign all checks yourself. Don't give anybody access to do so. So it's still on the celebrity. It falls back on her because that was her responsibility. That's her money. It's her responsibility. And I think she said Bill Cosby had told her that. Or Maya, one of them. Sign all checks yourself.
Wait, so make me understand this. Okay. So, say we get some type of deal on acting. Okay. Then we become famous or celebrity famous. Okay. Then the money start coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I got to pay somebody. Why I gotta pay somebody? That it makes
you gotta pay somebody to do what?
That's what I'm asking. What they got to do?
Let's put it this way. When you get big, comes more responsibilities.
Like
that
what?
means people finding you jobs, like be able to get you deals that know about contracts. So you got a manager that read deals and know how to handle negotiations.
Okay, that right. So why I can't read that?
Well, you supposed to read
like if Tyler inbox a call or inbox from a friend,
mm-hmm.
and he say, "Hey, I want you to play this part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play you X amount of dollars."
Right.
Why I got to pay somebody else to read what he said to me?
You don't. But some people don't understand all that. They don't want to understand all that, so they hire somebody who does that. But that's their job.
So I wouldn't understand that he paying me X amount of dollars.
It doesn't. It's not one page that's going to be sent to you when it has a contract. A contract sometimes is pages.
I know.
Like therefore, and that kind of talk, and yeah. I'm just saying, you can't understand it if you sit down and read it. But a lot of people say it's too much to read, or you hear them say, "Well, I never did read the contract." Well, then how you gonna argue and fuss and fight over something if you never read the contract? So it's on you. You're supposed to read the contract. You're not supposed to just sign it.
That's what I thought.
What?
That I'm listening to you.
Oh, yeah. You're supposed to read the contract, because you're not supposed to take anybody's word for what it says in there, because every word matters, and that one word that can catch you off, where you be like, wait a minute, hold on, I don't like this clause right here, because
okay, so is that the reason why when y'all, and I'm getting some of these questions from these documentaries that I've seen, when TLC say they were broke, they didn't know that they were broke,
mm-hmm.
doing all these concerts, they didn't know that they wasn't making no money.
Mm-hmm.
How you not know you not making no money?
Because they wasn't managing their money. They were young.
They say they wasn't getting it.
But the thing about...
They say they was not seeing no check. They say we did not see a check.
Apparently, either they... Or look, I don't know. All I can tell you is then that's fault on them. You see what I'm saying? You see how you were saying earlier? That's not the... It still lies on them. It still it goes... The responsibility is still on them, because... How you gonna fall for somebody keep telling you that, okay, the check is in the mail, and you never got the check, but you still going out there on tour and stuff? Where's the money?
They say the manager took it.
Right. Because they allowed...
The manager took it.
They allowed her to have full control.
The manager took it. So,
and that was Pebbles.
I know, and Pebbles was my friend. Well, I don't know, she didn't do it to me. I can't get mad at somebody else behind somebody else. That's why we say friends are friends. That's why we had that conversation. That's why we had that conversation last week. I ain't gonna get mad at you because you did something to somebody else. You ain't do that shit to me. So,
but I won't give you the opportunity to do it
right,
to me.
Right.
There we go. That's how you finish. That's how you fix that.
Get in the thing, baby.
I'm sorry.
You're not in it. Yeah.
What it say? It's like reading the fine print on all terms and conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not something like I was telling baby, it's not just one page, it's pages of small print.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it, but I don't get it. But I get it.
This is the time where I think that my first love of my life, my daddy, would have been able to break it down. You know what I'm saying? And then that's who we would have had read that stuff over and then break it down to us each
line by line.
Clause. Yeah, because he would have.
They don't have no app to translate all that?
I'm sure they do. They have everything else.
Oh, man. I just want to live comfortably, baby. I'm not trying to be rich.
We're going.
Baby.
It's virtually important to have a legal representation to go over contacts with you. Or you said contracts. Yeah. Actually, I mean, yeah. That's the thing, because it's too much It's just too much. It's too much stuff, and there's gonna be too many questions. You're not gonna
Wait a minute. All you doing? Okay. Special K, let me ask this question. Okay, we get hired to do a scene in one of Tyler Perry's shows. We ace that thing. We get paid, and then what?
Thank you, Deb.
You say I gotta get legal representation just to do what we get hired to do?
Sometimes in the contract it might say something like he gives us a part. Right. But then to be like, boy, that episode did pretty good. Y'all did pretty good. Right. So if it does pretty good, and you know, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna give y'all maybe 5 more scenes paying XYZ. Then if that gets good, then we're gonna bring you in for the season. So there's always these different scenarios.
And so it's different contracts.
And then the cost is gonna go up. He's gonna pay us more. You know what I'm saying? The more that he gives us, more money, but more is gonna be required of you. So it's gonna be in the contract. So you have to read all that.
Okay. I got it.
She don't got it. Yeah, it depends on your performance. Yep.
So I got it. Oh man.
They said get used to it.
You must also consider expense as well. Let me ask you this, Roxy. That's what baby be saying. I always have a question after a question. When you say consider expense as well, what do you mean when you say expense as well? You mean living quarters? I thought that they bring you in, they provide you the hotel stay. You only supposed to pay for your meal.
No.
What? I don't know. I'm asking, baby.
When they bring no. And like say for instance, like with Toni Braxton, this is how Toni Braxton actually got bankrupt, because what happens is she didn't consider all the extra expenses. She had to pay for the video. She had to pay for wardrobe. She had to pay for makeup. She had to pay for this. She had to pay for that. She just thought it was the studio paying for all that, not knowing that was coming out of her money. So she didn't know paying for the video, $1 million video. She didn't think that was coming out of her money. She thought it was the record label paying for the
because they get the majority of the money.
But it's your album, and you're trying to promote it, and so you do whatever you take. Now you should have been questioning why is it $1 million and whose money is coming out of. So that still responsibility was on her. She should have asked those questions. So wardrobe, all that stuff, hair, makeup, that comes out your money.
So if Tyler Perry put us on one of his shows, I gotta pay to be on it.
They said again, that's no, you're not. No, you don't have to pay to be on it. No, you don't have to pay to be on the show. He's gonna pay you. What we're saying is when you, like, say when you get big, like
Jacqueline got tired of me. She said everything costs.
There you go.
You got tired of me.
Yeah. I mean, basically everything do. Somebody's got to pay for it. Tyler's he's not gonna foot the bill for everything. How do you think he got to where he is? After eventually you're gonna, like Duvall, you think he got to pay for makeup and stuff like that. Tyler's not gonna foot the bill and pay the makeup artist for all these people to be on the set for hours and.
Okay, so what does he pay? What does he pay then? If everybody got to pay their own way, then what does he pay?
He pays for the set. He got the studio. He paid for the people who work in the studio.
You just said everybody got to pay their own way.
No, what I'm.
She done laid down on me, y'all. Let's go to bed. Let's go talk.
No, I just wanted you to understand. Yeah. I mean, because that's the only way you can break it down is everything costs, and just look at it like this. Somebody's going to pay for it. And it ain't all going to be, all the costs is not going to, don't get me wrong, Tyler has a studio where he got employees there, but at the same time, a lot of people have their own makeup person. They all don't share the same makeup person. Because, you know, somebody may not do makeup like I want them to do it. So I'm bringing my own person. I'm bringing my own person.
But you do your own makeup.
You
don't let people touch your face. You do your own makeup.
Well, there's only been one person that's going to touch my face.
Who?
I mean, besides me.
And who else?
And that's Janet's makeup artist.
Oh, see, I ain't know that. Because I thought ain't nobody touching ain't nobody doing nothing.
But at the same time, that's where that would come out of, I would have to pay him.
They don't negotiate expenses in the contract. So when you say expenses, you mean hotel stay. So I would have to get, okay.
You said many times it's all inclusive in the contract. As far as what, makeup? It says what? A contract will tell you all that you're entitled to and what your expenses are and extra you pay. Mm-hmm.
Before you agree
a lot of times, sometimes you don't know what that cost is depending on who you hire, especially if you hire somebody from outside. So that cost, you know, you gotta.
So back to Mary J. So y'all saying that because he was her manager
prior to
her being married to him, he played on the manager part and not the marriage part. That's what he, because I'm trying to figure out why he felt like he didn't get paid if he was her manager.
That's the thing, is that they look back at it and just look at stuff like certain things, like why you didn't bring it up then, because almost kind of like Renee with Janet. He's like, well, such and such tour, I didn't get paid for that. But you weren't thinking about that until she divorced you. So
she still had to pay.
She still had to pay.
Because it still happened.
Because she had put on that tour, when you go back and look at the end where the credits go up, she gave him credit. So if they can go back and show that he didn't get paid for that, then she got to pay him for it. She put his name on it, that he was a producer of the tour, or, you know, over the tour, then she had to pay him.
So it's all in the wording.
You got to be careful what you say and what you do.
It's all in the wording. Yeah, okay.
Don't go putting people's name and be like, wow, you know what? You're my best friend, so I'm going to put your name right, and it's going to go, you see it at the end, I'm going to give you credit. Be careful. Don't give nobody no credit for nothing. They be like, I didn't get paid for it, but my name, if you go back and look, you'll see credit to Bestie. See that right there? I'm Bestie.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Bestie. You know I'm not talking about you.
Legality, okay. Legality, okay. All right. I guess you gotta put this piece of meat up, baby. I want this later on. This piece.
Why you have to keep touching it?
I want to make sure you don't bite in it.
Oh.
So you want?
I won't bite. I don't eat legs. I ate legs one time.
That's why having another set of eyes is helpful. I get it, Special K. I just didn't know it was all of that.
Now you see why you gotta pay somebody.
But the thing is when I watched these documentaries on these people, I wasn't understanding. I was like, why she gotta pay him? That's her husband. And why was a man want some money from his wife? And they was in it together. Why did he need more than what they had? Why not? I had all these questions. I just wasn't asking because it wasn't my business. It's just, I was just tripping.
Lil Nas made his daughter a producer on the album, and she's been getting paid ever since. She get paid from that album since.
Well, I don't know, y'all.
Entertainment lawyers.
I just hate that he did that to her, and I hated him. Well, I ain't gonna say I hated him. I just didn't like him. I did not like. You know how you can not like somebody and don't know him? He was it. I didn't like him because she worked for that.
Ooh, Lord, do I know?
What? You
said how you can not like somebody and don't know him? Do I know?
I'm just saying. Oh man, but you get what you give. Nah. Yeah, baby, let's play the game. No, you still eating. Anyway, let's talk till she get through eating, y'all. He wanted a close-up. Well, a close... What now, Nikki J? 69? What that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I appreciate all of y'all that was trying to explain and stuff. He wanted to come up. Okay, he wanted to come up. Mm-hmm. But you don't use people. That after a while, when you use folk, that stuff come back on you, and it's not always good.
That's what people in Hollywood do, though.
Man, y'all gotta think about the long run and not at the moment. Mm-hmm. That stuff come back on you, and it hits you harder in the later time than it does at that particular time. Oh man, we're from Texas. He wanted to be in the spotlight. Was he an entertainer or something? I don't know who he is. Other than his name. So
he just been in management. He wasn't an entertainer. He just been in management.
Oh, well, yeah, but Andy said he wanted the spotlight. So
but a lot of them do. They want to come up with you. You know, they want to be in the pictures and, you know, and all that other stuff.
Nah. I'm all right being in the back.
There'll be times that they probably be like, okay, Swing, can we just get Jay in this shot here?
And I'll be cool with it.
Okay, Jay, get over there. Okay, can we Swing? Can't get mad.
You be cool with it, baby? Huh? How bad?
My toe or something gonna be in the picture.
Yo, what, baby? What are you doing? Wait.
They'll be like, this Jay. If you can get over there, we're gonna get this picture Swing.
Yeah. What you do? That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Wait, and I'll do the same thing. I'll be like, I want my baby in there with me. Yeah, I want my baby in there with me.
But Miss J, we really need you over there. Okay, all right. And you'd be like,
wait.
Miss J, we need you. Somebody get Miss J. Okay.
Right. I will hold your hand, baby. I do my leg. Put my leg on yours. I would. You gonna be a part of everything.
Look, Miss J getting in the picture. I don't care what nobody say. They gonna be like, you know what? Just get on in the picture, Miss J. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all from the beginning.
Man,
that's funny. They said that's me. She said I'm howling.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
All right, here we go.
All right, y'all. I had to do it a different way.
Okay.
Name something in your house you only use once a week. Name something in your house you would only use once a week. What is something that we only use maybe once a week? Maybe once a week.
The washing machine.
Iron. Vacuum. Okay. Yep. Okay. Somebody said the stove.
I said a mop. Damn.
My ice maker.
Oh man.
Hair dryer. Okay. Yep, we have a lot of those on here.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright.
Name a job that requires good eyesight. Microwave.
A physician, a doctor.
Okay. Name a job that requires good eyesight. Is it cure testing? A doctor. Yeah. Okay. Driver, surgeon, pilot,
pharmacist, teacher.
Hopefully, yes, a pilot. Yes, please. A truck driver,
correctional officer, nurse.
Yeah.
Oh man, eye
doctor,
teller, a bank teller.
What about a jeweler? Shoot, he has to have good eyesight to make sure the
everybody ain't got money like that, baby. Somebody said referee. Oh man, cashier, bus driver, ramp agent. What's a ramp agent?
That's what I was gonna say.
A phlebotomist, yeah.
What's a ramp agent?
What's a ramp agent, y'all? What's that? A welder.
They said nosy partner.
Yeah.
At the airport. Did they
a person that works outside of the aircraft. Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, them people that be doing this. Them people that be doing that.
That guide the planes to come in?
The one that be doing this here? Push the bags, what you say? Push the bag in the airplane and see the planes to the gate. Okay. Okay, hey,
I don't know what they were called.
Hey, we appreciate you. We appreciate you telling us. Hey, a computer programmer, a pilot. Okay. What's another one?
Name a food that shrinks when it's cooked.
Shrimp.
I say bacon.
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Yes.
Okay.
Fish.
Yeah.
Shit.
That spinach. Spinach.
Filet mignon.
Bacon.
Filet mignon.
Cabbage. They said roast. Yeah, that roast would start off like this.
It didn't even like this here. Baby, what a
hamburgers.
Baby, what the rest of the roast? She be like, that's it. I was like, well, shit, ain't enough but for me.
They said chitlins.
Oh man, greens. Yep. Cabbage. Eggs.
Kale.
Collards.
Yeah.
Okay,
turnip greens. The question was, name a food that shrinks when you cook it.
Yeah.
Meatloaf. Oh, definitely, Shay. Meatloaf.
Oh man.
Meatloaf. It'd be a whole big thing, and then when it come out, it'd be like
this here. And then and then she be trying to make it work. She cut it in fine pieces, make it look like it's a lot. Somebody said noodles. Oh man.
Okay. Name a reason someone may suspect their girlfriend or boyfriend is dating someone else.
Name a reason.
Name a reason someone may suspect their girlfriend or boyfriend basically is cheating.
Wait.
Calls.
Huh?
Phone calls. Lots of texts going back and forth.
Somebody say go on their phone, treat them different, hide their cell phone, lock their phone, always on their phone and texting.
Toothbrush.
Ringer off, cologne, don't come home. Coming in late. The second phone. God damn. Boy, they answer quick. Shaving? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean shaving? Wait, what you mean? What you mean?
Baby, baby, the ramp person. You know, the
ramp person.
Yeah, the landing strip.
That's what they say.
It used to be a landing strip, but the new person may want it like clean.
I got you. I'm just
cologne.
These are all jokes.
Yeah, new cologne.
Oh man.
Rush into the shower.
Stuttering when you question them. Do not disturb on their phone. Always on the phone. Start an argument when there's nothing. When you say start an argument when for nothing so they can leave. Wow. Going outside. Always accusing you. Overtime with no proof.
Look, paychecks. What to me?
Because you said you like to do overtime.
Oh yeah.
But not to cheat. That's just not
no.
to go home.
I just didn't want to go home when I was with somebody who we argued all the time.
Yeah.
I would beg for overtime.
Dang. Okay. What you say? Taking dark showers, long hours during the day. Dang. Saying you cheating, always arguing. New clothes. Arguing for no reason. Okay.
Okay, the last one is name a bird that doesn't fly. Name a bird that don't fly.
A bird that don't fly.
Mm-hmm. Chicken.
A roadrunner. That's a bird.
Yeah.
Okay. A ostrich. But then they skip.
Chicken.
Chicken do fly. They usually
No.
Ostrich. Yeah.
Chicken, no, they just flap their wings. They don't fly.
Turkey, penguin.
A flamingo.
Nope.
Jailbird.
A bird. Okay.
Turkey.
Okay, a duck. Okay.
A duck do fly.
A duck don't fly.
Ducks do fly.
A duck don't fly.
Ducks do fly.
They be in water. They be playing and flapping and playing and ducking in the water. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all. Okay.
See, ducks migrate.
Hey,
They fly.
I ain't never been around a duck. I ain't seen a duck fly.
Yes, you did.
When I seen a
That duck come and land in that water when we was at that park that one time. When the duck flew and came and landed in the water, it was just in time. Mm-hmm.
That was a bird.
No. What do you think a duck is?
A duck.
A bird. Birds don't just come landing in the water and just, no.
That was a duck. I'm about to go back and watch that video. Y'all, it's the video where we played Baby Hold On To Me. Yeah. This is a special kind. Yeah. Yeah, that was Jill Levert.
Because you was sitting down. I was singing.
No, I was standing up.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one where you was sitting down and I was singing.
In the back.
And then you was in the back, and then everybody talked about the bird flying over my head, and then how the ducks came right at the same time at that moment. Remember?
Oh,
you remember?
Okay. I can go back and look.
Remember?
I remember. A pigeon.
No.
Well, okay. Well,
Because pigeons. Wait a minute. No, because pigeons fly. We said the ones that don't fly.
well, now. Okay.
Thank you, niece. Appreciate ya. Thank you.
Hey, y'all. Guess what? Mary got a TikTok. Yeah. Mary J got a TikTok. Hey, y'all. Everybody, inbox Mary J and tell Mary J to tell me hi.
Actually, what we should have done,
Tell Mary J.
and I think
I'm her biggest fan.
I should have shared a live to her.
Oh, she probably busy.
See, you're assuming. But you can't think that way. You just got to say, I'm gonna send it to her, and she gonna eventually see it.
Oh. Well, we tell people don't send us no videos, but you know.
That's Mary.
That's Mary. Mary don't want to be bothered with people. And look at
Baby, be quiet. You're not putting that into you need to put it into the universe.
Okay. Y'all tell Mary to tell me hi. It's swing. Okay. Okay.
Come to me.
Okay.
Love you so much.
I love you so much.
You're my baby.
Thank you for.
You're my
Thank darling baby.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You're my
Sweet and gentle love. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
positive vibe swing. Yes.
I just don't believe in bothering folk.
We're not bothering her.
That's all I'm saying.
We're not bothering her.
That is.
She's looking forward to hearing from us.
She is.
Yes.
Hey, Mary. This my baby Mary. This my other Mary J right here. Oh, man.
Yes.
All right, so what else y'all got? We getting ready to get out of here. What else y'all got? We getting ready to get out of here. We got 9 minutes, y'all. Come on with it. She the oldest. She's 56. I'm 51. We 5 years
I'm
different.
56.
5 years different. She's a Capricorn. I'm a Leo. We're from Texas, Texas. How long have we been together? We'll answer that when we get on Steve Harvey show. Better yet, we'll answer that when Mary J.
You want to see my video? Send it to her.
Oh, man.
Gotta tag her in. I think we did, but see, now that she has a TikTok page, maybe I'll tag her in on the video.
You can't. It's already posted. Unless you go in the comments.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Big B. I don't think baby saw it. Did you see her baby sing a song? She was cooking. She didn't get to see it. She'll see it after we get off live.
Do what?
But thank you, Big B daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she sang a video.
You spoke on the phone one time with her while she's on HSN. HSN. I used to get in trouble. I couldn't watch that now.
What is that?
That's a home shopping network. When you order
What you
stuff
mean
off
you
the
talked to her on the phone?
She was in studio probably selling something like either her CD, you can buy it, and she's promoting it, like a jacket or something. clothing or whatever it may be.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just so y'all know, Mary, because she's so phenomenal in Ghost, and she just Mary just didn't push Regina and Angela to the side. Just
she did.
Yeah, man. Remember we watched that last night? We was tripping. We was like, damn.
I'm like, everybody's getting everybody.
He's like, man,
and with nobody safe.
I was like, damn,
I wouldn't even want to be Dante. I wouldn't want to be nowhere near Dante. Is that his name, Dante? Yeah.
And I went to church with Steve Harvey. Okay. No wonder you be giving high fives, Miss J. We're both Capricorn. Wow. I think Monet is going to take Mecca down. I think so too. Simply because she put her child in harm's way and used her child.
Man, yeah, he probably, when he walked in there last night and seen her,
he just got, he straightened up like this. I was like, damn.
She was like, really?
Yeah. And it's been said that Mecca is supposed to be Ghost's brother. I don't know how true that is. But it was some said in Power, when Power was on, when, Ghost was, yeah, I think, that's what I said. So I'm not sure, It's just a big rich town. I'm just from the poorest part.
Because, I didn't,
You gotta go back and watch Power.
That's the thing is, I haven't watched it. So, to ask you.
I'll watch it with you.
Well, no, I was just asking you with, does Ghost know Monet?
No.
Did he know her?
No.
No. Okay.
No. If he did, they haven't put it into play.
Okay.
Yeah. So Cherie and Monet's kids, huh? And Monet's kids are cousins. What you mean? Yeah, she hasn't watched Power, y'all. She hasn't watched any of it. She just started watching Power Book 2 with me like maybe about 3 weeks ago. She hasn't been caught up on everything. So I'll watch it with her.
We say Tyreek.
Yeah, what about
and the kids are cousins? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because if Mecca and Ghost are brothers, then Tyreek and the kid, they cousins. And Monet, her children, they will be cousins. You get it? Ghost is Tyreek's dad.
Right.
And, well,
no, it would just be the what's his name?
The basketball player.
Yeah, just the basketball player.
Yeah, it'd be just the basketball player.
Zeke.
Yeah.
Because the other kids is from
Lorenzo.
From
Lorenzo, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting on Tommy. I told her this. I said, now you see this one? This is going to pick it back off of what we're watching now. So, so we're going to go back and watch it so she can catch up. Yeah, give us something to watch. Cause I don't mind.
But when I first started watching, not when it first came on, but when I started watching Ghost, when one of my coworkers suggested it, I think it might have been like, like episode whatever, 10 or something like that, the first season. Well, my thing was, when I was watching it, it was too much for me. It was, I had my whole adrenaline. I was just like, oh, Lord. I said, I got in the shower and I was still freaking out. And I was like, I can't watch that.
They had us like that last night. We was tripping. We was tripping because I honestly thought Lauren got away. And, baby, when his girlfriend came around, that's the jealousy we be talking about. God damn, the girl was finna go off, but she just had to,
And the girl I thought about I would have, as soon as he got out that car, I would have took off. I don't know where I was going, but I would have jumped in that, I would have locked the door, jumped in that seat and took off.
Monique always protecting Tyreek. But that's some money. That's some money flow right there. That's some money flow. That was her way. That was her way out. That was her. Yeah, everybody's stealing from each other.
They don't play about the product. That's what got me confused, y'all. Somebody help me. I'm confused about originally, whose product was it? Because the product been stole so many times from each other. It went from one hand to this hand to that hand,
right?
And then they thought it was the what's the name of the gang? DGGs,
yeah.
People that stole it when it was really Monet.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm confused.
I honestly don't know. I think it started out being Lorenzo's product. Yeah, I think it originally started out being his, and then when you leave kids to take their business. So have you watched 7 Seconds on Netflix? Yes. Virginia King was phenomenal in there. She was. So. But that's it. Y'all, we got 2 minutes. We finna get out of here. Take what you can from the day. Leave the rest. If it don't apply,
let it fly.
I appreciate y'all trying to make me understand the business world. I just drop a truck. That's it. I definitely got a lot to inquire. I don't know these things. That's why I asked. But I appreciate everybody, chiming in and trying to make me understand. I couldn't even finish my food. My nerves got so bad. Really? But, yeah. Those of y'all that want to do the couples coaching, please go on to the link tree in the bio and press on the link tree. It'll take you to all our website and email us if you want to do the couples coaching and stuff like that. So, what you got? You got anything else, baby?
No.
Hey, tell them bye, baby.
Bye, baby. Bye.